What is going on, guys? Today we have the Blings 7 out of 10 of the 2005 first editions of the Hummer H3. Okay, so let's take a look here. Even though it's called Blings, I don't really get a blingy feeling from these wheels. You know, they just look like racing wheels, not really like baller wheels, you know. Okay, well, we got a yellow, a nice deep yellow. It's not metallic though. And yeah, we have a little recess there. I guess there might be a reflector there or something. Door handles are sticking out there. There's a little tiny casted in mirror sticking out. There's a dark smoked canopy here. The fender flares are, I guess they're sticking out a little bit. I will say the wheels are nicely recessed. You know, the tires are almost non-existent, but they are hidden underneath that casting. So obviously, being a Hot Wheels, it rolls well, especially with such large diameter wheels. Alright, so the plastic base is black apparently, and it's got a grill texture here and some recesses there. Maybe there's some fog lights there or something. They have the tow hook rings nicely detailed. And then the interior is probably chrome, because this is, and then nicely, nice deep grill rectangles there. Headlights have a dome inside of that recess. And then whatever this is, I guess that's a turn signal. Okay, so the vent on the hood is nicely printed, and it's got ribbed details. Alright, some more ribbing here, some wiper blade stocks, and then they carried the blade on the window casting. That's nicely done. If you just add some black paint there, it'd be really nice. Okay, so there's a moonroof here. There's no interior, it's just chrome inside. There's no seats though. And then they printed on the roof rail racks here. That's cool, the rack and the rails. Some sort of rectangles there for strength apparently on the real truck. Okay, this side I don't see any major problems, but this side has the fuel filler door there. Okay. Well, not liking this because it doesn't even match the wheels over here. And I'm gonna guess that's probably part of this plastic base because there's a bar right here. That is going to be hard for me to replace without drilling it apart. I don't think it's going to happen. The window does go around it. Oh well. The taillights are nice. They're nicely printed. They have some fragments in there so they look like they're reflectors. Very cool. And then it does have H3 kind of sort of there. Door handle back here, and some of that black comes down, but not so much on this side. Okay, the bottom here, we have the printing there of an H3, the outline of the Hot Wheels logo, and no copyright. Interesting. Boy, that's too bad. I probably want to do a 3D wheel project, but what am I going to do about this? Maybe I'll just, maybe I'll print a cover for that, so it just looks like it's a covered spare tire. I gotta think about that some more, guys. Give me a minute here. Alright, I'm back with some original wheels that came on some Hummers. So I like the asymmetric design of them. That's just the way they look. They had these little weird divots in them. But I copied a real photograph. There's no brakes or anything like that. But this time around I made the separate tires off-road like. So why not? I don't do that enough in my castings. So it does roll, obviously. It reuses the stock axles. And you might ask, how do I get the things in there without drilling it apart? Well, the tires are separate, so I put the tire in first, and then I push in the wheel into the tire while it's inside there. And then the other side, the axle's sticking out here. Put the tire in, and then push the wheel in afterwards. So that's how I go about doing that. Other than that, I added some paint, a little silver on the door handles, orange here in the turn signals, silver on the lights up there. And then I think that's it. There wasn't much else to paint. Oh, a little in the mirrors as well. Okay, I didn't bother with this because I would have to drill it apart, I think, to get this out. It would have been nice to have this here, but I would then probably have to change something. I don't know if this is a bigger diameter or what, but yeah, it wasn't worth doing. I also feel like, see how the window is cutting around it? Yeah, It's too much work for something like this, for me at least. This is a cool truck and all, but I don't love it that much. No McLaren F1. Alright, let's take a look at a couple of the castings now. We got this realistic Tomica Limited Vintage of a Land Cruiser. I think it's an FJ56. So it's a classic one. And then Chorokyu is the standard of deformation. This is a Chorokyu H3 I got a long time ago, and I did 3D print my own wheels for it. Yeah. And then Toyota has a competing vehicle called the Mega Cruiser, I believe, and I 3D printed wheels for this. Doesn't say Mega Cruiser though. Maybe that's Japanese for Mega Cruiser. Oh, it does say it on the back though. Cool. Alright. I think the Mega Cruiser is actually more like a full-size Humvee, whereas the H3 is, you know, the smallest of the Hummer trucks. So it's still, Hot Wheels wise, it's in between the two. It's shorter, longer than that one, but lower. It's quite low in its, you know, height because the canopy is it's so short. Oh well. So I like to make fun of these gas guzzlers, so this is where you probably spend a lot of time in an H3, at the gas pump. And instead of Cookie Monster, it's more of a gas monster. Get the reference? Oh, see, that's why I don't like rolling models. I'm gonna put some putty in next to one of those wheels so it doesn't do that exactly. So in fact, let's just go about doing so. I do feature this sort of stuff usually. Hold on. So I got this poster putty. This one is called Uhu branded Potafix Pro, and it doesn't leave a mark. It doesn't strip paint. So if you want to keep your stuff from falling off and breaking, you just do that, right? There, problem solved. Okay, another Blings project is done. I think this one turned out pretty well. It's an interesting casting. I like how the tires are sunken in under the fenders. But I don't really see too many trucks with knobby tires, you know, lowered. Does such a thing exist? I've never bothered to look online. Like a lowered truck running off-road tires, right? Road tires, sure. But anyways, that's what I got today. So I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I will see you in the next Hot Wheels video.